The Ministries of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, and Local Government, MOLG, are implementing a 7-year National Oilseeds Project, NOSP, with funding from the International Fund of Agricultural Development, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC Fund, for International Development, Government and Beneficiaries. The project goal is inclusive rural transformation through sustainable oilseeds sector. The development objective is to accelerate the commercialization of key oilseed value chains and thereby improve the livelihood and resilience of smallholder farmers engaged in oilseeds production and marketing.
Now, this project is in 81 districts, and the target for component 2 is construction or rehabilitation of 2,500 kilometers of community access roads, upgrading them to what we call class 3 roads. In layman, we call it first-class maram. So we are upgrading community access roads to district feeder road status with full gravel and engineering of drainage systems. Those are swamps and other systems. So this component 2 is going to be implemented in 2 batches. We have batch 1, which is targeting 1,000 kilometers, and then batch B targeting 1,500 kilometers. That makes the 2,500 kilometers, that is the total component.
The targeted value chains include sunflower, groundnuts, soybean, and sesame.
We moved to Teso to get these seeds of groundnuts. For us in Bugusia, it is rarely people are few who grow what? Groundnuts.
The NOSP geographical coverage: West Nile Hub, Northern, Mid-Northern, Eastern Hub, Mid-Western. The project has 2 components. Component 1: support to oilseed value chain development.
Mazeba ngalima oilseeds bino era tulinamu ne union era government yatwayo tractor olw'obulimira oilseeds bino. Tufunyemu nnyo kujako nti bwe tulima olusi tufuna obuzibu mu katale, tufuna bulungi nnyo olwa transport. Ngudo si nnungi nnyo, kati abagula bajja mpola mpola, tewalina direct road ejja nti oba tubiteeke wamu bajje bepikinge.
The objective is to facilitate the growth of competitive inclusive value chains for priority oil seeds and their associated support markets. This is being implemented by Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries.
Erinya bampita Namonye Godfrey, maifu yatufomingira sakozi, kati Namonye group of farmers tulimo sako nga 4.
Through the Project Coordination Unit, Component 2, support to market linkage infrastructure serving oilseed sector.
We started with surveys and designs because we are required to undergo a detailed design, survey and design of all the community access roads we are going to work on. We started this survey and design in June, to be exact, 20th of June 2023, and we completed that exercise around 20th of October 2023. So what is involved in this is after surveying, you do detailed design, engineering design, where you come up with drawings that you are going to use during implementation. You come up with bills of quantities, what we call BOQs. Then you come up with strip maps that are going to help you to the contractor when they are on site. And then standard bidding documents. Those are the documents we use when we advertise to give to the bidders when they are going to bid. So we call them standard bidding documents. And then We also have environmental social impact assessments, which are supposed to be conducted, because IFAD mandates that these environmental impact assessments must be conducted before implementation is done. So we also conducted these measures for complete designs. Now, after completing the surveys and designs in October, then the measures started, which went up to around February, and then we submitted all these designs to IFAD for approval. And these approvals were done around April of 2024, and we started preparing the bidding documents, and we advertised for batch A on 30th of May 2024. The advert ran up to 2nd of July when we closed the bids, and immediately we started evaluation.
The objective is to improve local-level public transportation infrastructure to facilitate the commercialization of oilseed sector. This aims at constructing 2,500 kilometers of community access roads.
Our people here have many problems. One of them is the high cost of transporting their produce, like the sunflower, to the market because of the poor road. The prices of commodities sometimes come very low. If you look at this road, there are issues. The cost of transport is slightly high. For example, where we are, you can take like 1 hour if you are transporting your sunflower from here to using a tractor, and the cost can be 2,000 shillings per bag. Then for the border, it can be 4,000 shillings if you are transporting 1 bag here up to the market.
This being implemented by a local government through the Project Implementation Coordination Team. The component will encourage private sector investments, promote production and marketing of good quality oil seeds, and reduce the time and cost of transport to the markets through improved community access roads, with local government working in partnership with districts and LLGs. As part of NOSP, field visits were conducted in Eastern and West Nile hubs to document the pre-intervention status of the key community access roads. This documentary aims at showing baseline data related to travel time, cost of transport, means of transport to the market, oilseed processing areas, household income, and the average distance between the household and the nearest all-weather road on the state of the roads.
The major features of these roads is that we are disadvantaged in a way that the terrain is sandy, low-lying, and swampy, which makes road maintenance or rehabilitation quite costly. That's why we are grateful for this project, for having identified so that these issues can be addressed.